Merry Christmas, everybody. It is Christmas Day, and I'm stretching the food out once again. I got you in black and white today. It's my Christmas black and white special. Because I'm pretending we got one steak left over. I'm pretending it's wild game. So I found a recipe. I'm going to try to stretch out this one steak here and make a meal out of it. And it is a recipe, but it's not going to have the celery or the rice. I'm going to make the rice on the side. She's going to have cauliflower rice, and I'm going to have regular rice. But the rest of it should be the same. I'm going to reduce the water a little bit. I need to get salt and pepper. Oh, by the way, in black and white, check it out. We have kitchen carpet now. Well, we put that in this morning. But anyways, let's take our old 1950s asses over here. This is cool looking, look. Old school pepper. Old school house. Pretend this is like the 1950s. Or even the 60s. Remember when this was what your TV looked like. That's all we had. And all 3 channels for a while. Then it went to 4 channels. So anyways, here's what we're going to do. There's a black and white dingo. And a black and white stew man. Look at them. This is cool. These guys need cookies. Uh-oh, the lid's on this damn fucking thing. Let me try to see if I can wrestle this. I don't know. I know I haven't started the episode yet. Here we go. Cookies for the puppies. You get a horsey. Black and white dingo horsey. Stew man, you get a tiger. Black and white tiger. Okay, so anyways, here's what we're going to do in our black and white world of old school Christmas Day past. I am the lefty ghost of Christmas past. We have, this is about a pound of steak. It calls for 1.5 pounds of cubed venison. Pretend I shot a deer. Although down here they're the size of a German Shepherd, maybe. That's a big one. So this is some steak I cubed up. Right? And we have a medium-sized to large onion, chopped up, all nice and fine. We have, like I showed you, pepper, some salt. This is easy again. We have a small can here, 4-ounce can, mushrooms, stems and pieces, strained out. We have a can of peas, strained out. This is just your regular-ass can of peas, 15-ounce. We have cream of mushroom, condensed. This is just your regular size can too. This is 10.5 ounces. And your cream of chicken, I believe, is the same. 10.5 ounces of condensed cream of chicken soup. Butter. I need a little bit of soy sauce. Let me see if I can find that. Soy sauce. It's in here. Where are you? Worcestershire, of course. Where are you? Soy. We need a little dash of soy sauce too. So, we're going to come on over here to our favorite black and white stove. Oh, this looks so cool. Leave it to beavage, man. Check this out. I feel like I'm watching Julia Childs, except it's the Florida Fat Man, BLG. Hell yeah. See, we got this butter in here. Melting down. See that? Butter's melting away. Not difficult. I got the fan on low here. I gotta preheat the oven. I forgot about that. Oven's gonna preheat. Bake. Down. 325. Preheat your oven to 325. Start. Pre. It says pre. Okay, I need this. I need a stirry spoon. Just a little cowboy spoon, because we're old. Melting down this butter here. I got 2 tablespoons of butter, because it didn't say how much. So, 2 tablespoons of butter. Might be a bit much, but I don't care, folks. Now, to the butter, we're going to add our steak and our onions right into our butter, right yeah. Steak. They're going kind of everywhere. I'll get them. Not worried about it too much. Steak and onions. In they go. Close enough. Right? I got a couple over here on the stove. We'll get them. Little bastards are trying to run away from me. Alright, so we're going to brown these up. In our, wow, that's what I needed this for. These handles get hot. Try not to catch it on fire, and we're going to brown these up in here real quick. Shouldn't take too awful long. I'm kind of, here, let me turn this way. At least you can see it a little bit. We're going to brown these up here. Just like so. In the pan. While that's browning up, I'm going to get 1/2 of a cup of water. I'm going to try to find the measuring cup. 1/2 of a cup of water. Now, I'm only doing 1/2 of a cup of water because I'm not putting the rice in. So if you were putting the rice in here, it'd be 1 cup of water, okay? For your pan. But see, the way it works out, your rice is usually like 1-to-1 ratio of rice to water. So the 1 cup of water is your 1/2 cup of rice. Well, it turns out 2 cans of these, 1 can of this calls for 1/4 cup of milk. In this case, it ixnays and goes with water. So this would be 1/2 cup of water for the 2 cans of the condensed soup. You see what I mean? Nice, huh? I figured that out all by myself this morning. When I was taking a poop. Okay, so that's going to brown up anyways. Oh God, I'm leaving this in the sink in the hot pan again, ain't I? I'm going to burn my ass again. Try to get a paper plate here. God, I love these paper plates. They don't come apart. Okay, here we go. Browning this up, just like so. Just like so. Browning up the onions and the meat, stirring it around, making us a Christmas dinner treat. This is actually going to become somewhat of a casserole, I guess, minus the rice. But it should come out alright. We're making, like I said, I'm going to make my rice, and she's going to make her cauliflower rice, running it through the grater. And that's just the way it's going to be. And we'll just serve this on the rice, which I will show you when this is done all together. Got the windows open, cooling off in here. Got hot in here when we was doing the carpet. There we are. Browning. And what I believe, I'm going to take a little breather, and I'll be right back to you when this gets all browned and everything, looking all good and stuff. And we'll add the rest of this stuff in here. Yes, so we'll be right back, folks. Okay, folks, and we're back to our black and white Christmas special. Hooray! Fake venison, which you can use real venison if you can go get some. Hunt some and stuff. I used to kill them. But here we are. This is all browned up. Now, we're going to see what we add next. This should be eating. Blah, 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 blah. Mix together. Okay. Soup. Okay. So the soup's going in. I may need a different spoon for this. Maybe a knife. Take a knife. And this is where you'd mix your celery. No, your soup and your rice. This is where you'd mix your rice in too. So basically dump all the soup and stuff in the pot. Just like this here. That soup. In the poop. Soup in the pot. Yes, just like so. This all goes in here. This is where you would add your 1/2 cup of rice. Like so, also. Okay, set this across here. Give it a quick go around. We'll kick this heat. Should I kick the heat off? Actually, so all we're doing is mixing and adding now. And this pan's plenty hot. Trust me, folks. Mix this all good, like so. Just like that. Now, we put our mushrooms in. Mushrooms. In they go. Mushrooms in. Stir. Stir in the mushrooms. like so. Mushrooms, stir it in. Okay, then soy sauce. How much soy sauce do I want? 4 teaspoons of soy sauce. That's cool. I think I'm going to actually measure this. Don't worry about that. We'll nail it down here in a minute. God, they're gone again. Never mind. I'm going to eyeball this, folks. 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 teaspoons of soy sauce. We got that mixed in there. Kabam, kabam. Little salt and pepper. To taste, I don't know. I suppose I can pepper a little. We'll put about maybe a teaspoon of each, I guess. And we'll go from there. I'll stir it and see what it tastes like. About a teaspoon of salt, about like that. Both. Stir this up. Oi. Now we're getting under control again. Damn it. Alright. That all mixed together. See what that tastes like. Dash more pepper. Just a little bit. Salt's fine. So about a teaspoon and a half of pepper. I think that'll do her. We're going to leave that be. Just like so. Now, what we're going to do is take this. We've got salt and pepper. Now I need, will that fit in this? I think so, yes. I couldn't decide which casserole pan. Whoa! So I went with this one. It's like a 8x8, but it's like 2 inches deep. I gotta get all this out of the way now. Well, I've got you stranded over here. Okay. This over here. You're gonna go over to here. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, like this. The oven did come up to 325, which is awesome timing. So what we do is we take our pan here and we put all of our crap out of the pan and into the casserole. I'm just scraping it out here into our casserole dish. Like I said, this looks pretty thick. I don't think I'm going to add any water because I don't want to make soup. You know what I mean? I think I'm just going to let it run like this. That looks pretty good consistency right there. Don't set that on there. Okay, so you do this, and then it says we put our peas on like this. Put our peas in here like that. Smear them around like this. Smear them around like this. I don't know. I'm just going to work them in. Make them look pretty. Then I'm going to smooth it out. I'm not putting water in this. It looks like a good consistency. By the time we get rice to serve it over, yes. With rice in it, then I would put water. So if you're not using the rice, don't put water in it. Just eliminate the half cup of water. There we go. Into one of these. Into one of these. Now, all it says for instructions is to put it in at 325 and bake until the meat is tender. I'm going to toss it in there for probably 325. I'll probably leave it in there about an hour and a half. The meat's browned anyway, so probably an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'll come back and let you know when this comes out of that oven and lands back here again, done. See you in about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours. Hour and a half probably. And welcome back to our Black and White Christmas episode. Yes, I'm taking it back to the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, early 70s, when all of our TV looks just like this, and we didn't complain. Yes, but here we go. It has been an hour and a half, and I have taken it out of the oven. As you can see, it's casserole-y like. It's still kind of nice and a little bit of thinness to it, see? but it's nice. You serve this on rice. Look at this. Look at that texture. I'm glad I didn't add water to that. You add texture to that. And some biscuits. In this case, rice. Yes. Yes. This is what we're talking about, children. Stretching the food budget. This would probably feed 4 people. And there's only 2 of us. Nice. Indeed. Yes. And I've got rice. Right there on the stove. See this? That's my rice. She's going to make her cauliflower stuff. Yeah. Yes. So here we go. We're going to close out this episode. I don't think I even introduced myself with the Happy Christmas Tree song. Dink dink. Old school Christmas song. Dink dink. Old school Christmas song. Dink dink. Get a rabbit suit and maybe a toy train. Dink dink. Anyways, folks, that's it for this episode. Hands On with BLG, the Christmas Black and White Special. Hope it brings back old memories. Unless you were born before, like, 1973. Or were born after 1973. I don't know. Unless you was poor. But anyways, hope you liked the episode. Hit the like buttons, subscribe, comment down here below. You know, all that good stuff. Happy, like, Christmas and stuff. And we'll see you in the next episode right here for the next exciting episode of Hands On with BLG. For BLG, I'm BLG. And I'm righty. And I'm lefty. See you guys next time. Ho. Oh, ho, ho. I mean, there was 3 of them.